All right, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Misfit Boxing, Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold, and Tony Ferguson versus Salt Papi. What the f is a Salt Papi? Do you guys know? I have no idea what that is. All right, so I saw bits of the press conference, some of the interviews, like Ariel Helwani's interview with Darren Till and Luke Rockhold. Darren Till going off on Luke Rockhold was kind of funny. Obviously, these guys are cool, outside of like fighting. And this is just like an arrangement, an agreement to promote this quote misfit boxing. I gotta say, on some levels, this is kind of beneath these guys. But at the same time, if they're getting paid, a good amount of money, I guess is worth it. So this is the era of these weird boxing matches with influencers and retired mixed martial artists and obscure characters. Now, many people would take the bag, as they say, and get involved with these matches. Some people want no part of them because, as I alluded a little bit earlier, it's kind of like embarrassing to an extent. I mean, misfit boxing. You got Darren Till, that was a legitimate UFC contender at one point. You got Luke Rockhold, former multi-time champ in different organizations. Tony Ferguson, one of the greatest lightweights to ever compete in mixed martial arts, regardless of like his current losing skid. I mean, he's clearly way past it. Then you got Salt Papi. Like, I don't know what the hell this guy does. I guess he's an influencer. Never heard of him. I saw he has like a handful of boxing matches. I think like 9. I saw little clips of his boxing matches. And you know what the sad part is, man? You know what the sad part is, guys? This guy could possibly knock Tony Ferguson out or defeat him. I'm going to retract a little bit. Maybe not knock Tony out because Tony has a granite head and chin. Probably still like way past his prime, but he is like hella slow now. His reflexes are like completely shot. He is a shell of the former, Tony Ferguson that we all knew and loved. The killer Tony Ferguson. That's no more. He's gone. We have a shell of Tony now that's, taking these weird misfit boxing matches for the payday, for the sake of competing. And hey, by all means, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, it could to some extent hurt his legacy if he gets knocked out really badly or, beat by this Salt Papi character. But at the same time, what you do in your prime when you were at your very peak, I guess that's kind of like cemented because people understand like, that was then, this is now. But geez Louise, come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. I just hope the money's really good because, this is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know enough about this Salt Papi kid to have a legitimate opinion on his match against Tony. My only opinion is that he probably has a chance to win from what I've seen based off of the Tony Ferguson we've seen in, recent years. Tony's pretty shot, man. You will like to think that a warrior, a guy that was like an elite fighter, even way past it, could beat a Salt Papi. We shall see. As far as Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold, I guess it's kind of fun. Who would I favor in that? I'm gonna have to favor Darren Till. Darren Till has been looking all right. I think he got his injuries addressed, and that dude's a lot bigger than I thought. When I saw him next to Luke Rockhold, like Rockhold's not a small guy. He may not be like really thick or broad shouldered. He's kind of narrow shouldered, but he's still a really big dude. But Darren Till is pretty big, man. I think Luke Rockhold's chin is a bit shot. It's not good what Mike Perry did to him. Basically made him quit in bare knuckle. And like, I know that's bare knuckle. This is boxing. So it probably would favor Luke a little bit better. But yeah, man, it's the fact is he quit against Mike Perry, and I question how much Luke's heart is into this type of stuff. But he did beat Joe Schilling. That was kind of impressive. I mean, Joe Schilling, he's kind of no joke standing. So this may be a fight, man. But I would have to favor Darren Till. I think Darren Till is a little bit fresher at this point. I think he has a better chin. I certainly think he has the knockout power to stop Luke Rockhold in boxing. Luke Rockhold is a hell of an athlete. He has a lot of speed, very agile. Is that going to be enough to beat Darren Till in boxing? I mean, Darren Till is very skilled in striking. I gotta go with Darren Till, man. And Tony Ferguson and Salt Papi, I'm gonna go Ferguson. Even though would not shock me whatsoever if he loses to Salt Papi. Can't believe I'm covering Ferguson versus Assault Papi. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this misfit boxing? Do you like it? As far as like guys getting paid, guys getting to compete when they're like well past it, something to do. Do you despise this stuff? Is it like a freak show circus? What are your picks? We'd love to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching or listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, my friends.